Oh, I can't believe we finally finished.
Finished? Yeah. I can't believe it either.
Oh, Sydney, thank you. It would have taken me a zillion years without your help. And doing it with you made it fun.
Yeah, a bundle of fun. Like that 6 bundles.
You know, Sydney, I think you really changed.
Me?
I mean, who would have ever thought that Sydney Rutledge would step foot into a laundromat, let alone to the Swan family laundry?
These days, it seems I'm doing everybody's dirty laundry.
Now we have to make the match.
What?
Socks. There's an awful lot here to sort.
Look, I really don't have all day. I've got a lot to do. Can't we just put them in a bag and go or something?
Okay. But where's the bag?
That is not enough. She will be quiet, this little one. Yes, you fix the bag. I will fix the girl.
Where did you learn that knot?
It's his family secret. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, this little one. You will be quiet, little one.
Now, try to be inconspicuous.
Home?
I thought she was with you.
Yeah, she was, but we were at the Tool and Die, and the next thing I know, she's gone. I figured she might have come home for something.
Hold on, you telling me that she just disappeared?
Well, she might have just been giving Jimmy and I some space.
Oh, you and young James Clayton together at last.
More like apart forever. We kind of had a disagreement.
A fight? What about?
Just about work and our boss, Barrick. It's just stuff. But it got pretty intense, and if I was Gloria, I wouldn't have wanted to stick around.
Yeah, especially Glory. Whenever she's around to fight, you know how upset she gets.
Yeah, well, it wasn't about her.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe that's why she left her bag.
Yeah, she probably just ran off.
Yeah, but I mean, where'd she go?
Someplace that would make her feel better. Probably over to the Rocket Boy's house.
Ah, JT, of course.
I don't know how my sister can go out with that tech weenie.
I don't know. I just hope she's there. I'll see you later.
You're really worried about her, aren't you?
Yeah. Glory's not the type to take off without leaving a message.
Right. You go check JT's, I'll check Swans.
All right. Why Swans?
It's lunchtime. Maybe JT's strapping on the old feed bag.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
I can't believe this. It's the double burger day at Swans, and we're stuck here with your computer sandwiches.
Look, just take a megabyte.
Doesn't even have any ketchup or mustard on it.
Mine has horseradish.
Disgusting.
So how is it?
unidentified organic substance on 2 floppy disks.
What?
It tastes like dog meat on rye,
Look, Professor Van lives on ideas alone, okay?
But he's a figment of our imagination. I mean, if we starve to death, he'll go down too.
Look, I'll make a deal with you, okay? We'll hit up Swans later for a burger. But first, let's get to the next stage of UB2B.
Right. The heat shield, which will withstand the heat of the self-perpetuating fuel.
And assure us of scientific immortality.
Yes! Except we don't have the heat shield.
Or the refined equation for the fuel. But, thanks to Professor Van's inquiry, this Utranium could provide us with the heat tolerance needed for the heat shield.
Okay. So did you enter the new equation?
And everything seems to be checking out fine.
Then we'll have the material to build the shield by next week.
Looks that way, Buckyball.
We'll be able to test it out in the old minefield.
Okay, now, get ready to memorize this equation.
What? Oh, come on, Buckyball. Do we have to? I mean, we've already put the safeguards into our system, and no one can get at our data. It's perfectly safe.
Oh, don't be so sure, okay? Someone's tried and they'll try again, so we trust nothing and no one but ourselves.
Fine. We are pretty close, aren't we?
Spam in a can.
Project Mercury.
Cluster's last stand.
Launch of Saturn Rocket 1, retro rockets, Project Gemini.
And diameter of the solid propellant?
4 by 32.3.
Fixed sequentially for?
5.5 seconds each.
Ow! Ignition!
Oh, blast off!
JT, is Glory here?
No, I thought she was with you.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Why? What's wrong?
It's almost over.
All right, so after Jimmy and I stopped yelling, I went outside to find Glory, and she wasn't there.
Well, then there's nothing to worry about.
You don't think so?
Well, no, girls are always daydreaming and wandering off.
Not Glory.
Look, remember the Father's Day picnic? She wanders off into the woods to look at some flowers and she gets lost.
Surprised you'd remember that, Neil.
I look forward to, okay?
Yeah, well, after that little incident, she promised she wouldn't wander off without telling someone first.
Right, then so she should have told me.
Well, maybe not. I mean, maybe she didn't want to get in between you and Jimmy. She can be pretty shy sometimes.
Well, then who would she have given this message to?
Well, she was supposed to babysit for my kid's sister Katie tonight, so maybe she called her.
Well, that's it. And Katie just forgot, like always, huh?
Well, I'll go check with Katie then.
I really thought Glory would have told me anything.
Well, did she tell you about JT's poems?
Yeah, she brought a book with her this morning. She was going to read while we fished.
Right, I saw that one. But there was another volume, JT's early works.
Yeah, I heard about those too. Heard you had to steal them to get them to Glory.
I prefer to say that I kind of, finessed.
Oh, finessed. Is that techno speak for stealing?
Look, she didn't have that book with her, did she?
Why?
Well, they're important to JT, and I'd hate to see him get lost or fall into the water or something.
Is this between you and me?
Yeah.
JT and Neil are working on something important. More important than solar batteries, more
What?
important. See, they're astrophysicists. Well, at least in their present manifestation, they
So
are.
they're working on a project. What is it?
Right. JT says that if it works, it'll be a great leap for humankind.
What is it? That book of JT's wasn't just poems, was it?
Oh, you girls are always trying to read into everything.
Look, I may be new to Swans Crossing and may not know you too well, but I can read that look anywhere, and it spells guilty.
That's just girl paranoia, okay?
No, it's basic intuition. And whatever you're involved in, I really hope you haven't brought Glory into it.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Swans to find Garrett. Maybe he's seen Glory.
No, wait. Maybe Katie's heard from him.
No, I doubt it. Knowing you and knowing Glory and knowing what you've done.
Just wait a
Look,
minute.
every second counts here. And if I were you, I would find JT and find Glory as fast as possible.
Hey, Buckyball. Katie put her left hand on her Muffin Meets Moonbeam stories and swore that she hasn't heard from Glory all day. So does Kelly.
Uh-oh, she went to Swans to look for Glory. Hey, maybe we should do some looking ourselves.
No, I'll go. You just probably want to stay in.
No, that's okay. Hey, maybe we should check by the lake. I mean, you know, Callie and Glory were going there fishing, and maybe they got their wires crossed and Glory went ahead.
Are you sure? I mean, it's really okay if you just want to stay here and work. I'll understand.
Look, I want to help.
Thanks. You're a great friend, Bucky Ball.
No, the mineral water must be from the French Alps, not the Swiss. No, the scones with the raisins and the malt bangers. Look, that's what I ordered. I don't care if it's a special order. Mr. Gunn needs it immediately.
Sydney, have you seen Glory?
She's not on my list. I haven't seen her. To tell you the truth, you're not on my list either. And if you don't leave me alone, I'll never get anything done.
Sidkin's in a bad mood.
Having me do Sandy Swan's laundry was hitting below the belt. You promised there would be no manual labor involved.
Sandy does it all the time. Good thing you're not in her shoes yet.
You know, I really like...
Temper, temper, temper. Remember our agreement?
How could I forget? I'm Gal Friday, gopher, and chief major bottle washer to a rock star. Just so I can get him in town and out again.
Out of Mila's life.
And back into yours.
You got it.
Yeah, and I've about had it.
Jimmy, have you seen Glory?
Yeah, she's the tough one.
Sydney just left.
That's the minors. Callie's an all-star.
Glory's definitely not with Callie.
Any news?
Not yet.
She probably went to the lake. I think Callie'd catch up with her later.
Catch up with who?
Glory, she's missing.
What, I saw you with her this morning. That wasn't very long ago.
Yeah, well, a lot can happen in a short time.
Well, you shouldn't let your imagination run away with you. You know, it won't get you anywhere.
Right.
Well, if it'll help any, I'll look for her, too.
No, I mean, you said you had things to do.
Actually, I only have one other thing to take care of. I just heard a whistle blow.
What whistle?
One that says your break's over. Somebody's got mine in store.
Are you heading back from it, or no?
Well, I got something to take care of first.
If you see Glory, holla.
Right, listen, did your parents know that she's missing?
No. They're at the state capitol. They won't be back till tonight. My dad's filing some, petitions.
Well, why don't you go home and hang out in case she calls? You know, sometimes these missing persons just, you know, miss message.
Garrett, why don't you call the police or something?
Me? After the cliffs, after crashing Mila's party? Officer Moore is not going to believe a word I say.
All right. Tell you what, I'll notify the authorities. In the meanwhile, why don't the rest of you just keep your eyes open, okay? Come on, let's vamoose.
Thanks, Barrett.
Sure.
You think Glory's all right?
Yeah, she's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
I know I don't say it that much, but I really care about the little sister of mine.
I know.
And if anything
I
happens to
know.
her...
Look, just go home and man the phones, all right? We're gonna find her.
Thanks.
Sydney, Mama says I can stay up at your house tonight. You have everything?
I've got everything from your list and everything from Billy Gunn's list.
Well, great. Then everything's set.
Tomorrow's G-Day.
What?
gun days and Billy Gunn. It's your one shot.
Sydney, I can't believe you found a way for Billy and me to meet without Mama knowing.
It wasn't easy.
Sydney, you definitely deserve a bonus and a raise. You're the perfect social secretary.
Yeah, I am. But I've got to go.
Okay,
Bye. My dear Countess Rosnowski.
We searched every inch of the shoreline.
Yeah, and old man Pruitt, you know, the guy that sells the night crawlers down at the bait shop, he said he hadn't seen her all day, so I thought we'd check back here.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Well, who are the people that know she's missing? I mean, temporarily out
Let's
of touch.
see, you, JT, Jimmy, Kelly, and Barrick. And Barrick's notifying the authorities.
You mean like the FBI?
I guess.
Well, he can. I mean, she's only been gone a couple of hours. Maybe we should check a few other places. Hey, like the library.
Look, Glory isn't lost in the stacks, Neil. She's gone. Missing. AWOL. No trace. No clues. You want to know something? My gut's been churning ever since Kelly told me she was missing. Something's really wrong.
Well, I just hope no one's hurt her.
What are you talking about? Why would anyone want to hurt Glory?